Hi guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here, back once again with another video, and today we're going to be doing the DVD movie review of Black Phone 2, which obviously is now a new horror franchise, which obviously started with Black Phone, the first one, and now this is the second one, so it's obviously a continued franchise. I don't know if there's going to be a third one, or whether it's just the two. But yeah, it's said something that's new that's come out a few years ago. I think the first one was. I didn't see the first one until recent ago because I didn't really take much interest in it. It's only since the second one came out that I've saw it. I actually saw the second one before I saw the first one. I saw it on Sky Glass. And yeah, so I've seen it once so far, and I'll probably watch it again at some stage. But yeah, it seems to be quite popular. It's by Blumhouse Productions, make other horror stuff quite popular. So yeah, there's the cover for Black Phone 2. Pretty cool looking. And then we've got the back here, Cold Bloody Masterpiece. Obviously from Slasher Reviews, obviously do horror reviews. Bit there. It's been given a 5-star rating by Nerdist, is it? Got no clue who that is. Some movie reviewer, something. But anyway, there's an image there. I think it's from a film where one of the victims is in a phone box or something. And then again, the same sort of thing there. But obviously, you can see the killer himself. And then there's a few other images there. Bonus features, delete scenes, and all that story. I don't usually very rarely bother with bonus stuff unless it's something that I really am a big collector on, like Predator, Alien, or Terminator. Uh, Other stuff I don't really bother with. And then you see all the production and cast come out obviously last year. And then obviously, yeah, all the info, certificates, and all that. Yeah, so it's released last year. The cast is it's by Universal Pictures and Blumhouse, as we said. A Crooked Highway production. A Scott Derrickson film. And I guess this guy's Mason. These are people that I don't really know, apart from Ethan Hawke, obviously he's in loads of films. Ethan Hawke's in Training Day, I think Black Hawk Down or something. I can't think of one of the other army films. And he's in God, can't think of the franchise I collect. God, what is that movie franchise? The one where they're all, every year they riot on the streets and that. God, I can't think of the name of the franchise now. It's got about like 5 or 6 films, and I've got all the films. God, I can't think of the name of it. When you just can't think. I think it's just old age. I'm just getting too old. I think my memory's going. God, what is that franchise called? That Ethan Hawke's in, because he started. I think he's only in one of the films though, because there's like 5 or 6. God. Yeah, just can't think of what it is, but it's that franchise where they riot once a year and they've made like 5 or 6 films. God. Um, God, what is the name of that franchise? Purge. That's it. See, yeah, memory's just going. Old age kicking in. Yeah, the Purge. Ethan Hawke's in the first one. I don't think he's in any of the others. I think he's only in the first one. Yeah, he's in that anyway. Training Day. But other than that, other than Ethan Hawke, don't these other names ring a bell? Because usually a lot of the young cast in a lot of these films nowadays. None of them really ring a. Mason Times, don't really know him. All right, is it Mason Times or Mason Thames? Anyway, and then Madeline McGrew, is it? Jeremy Davies. See, these guys I've never heard of. These are all young and upcoming actors. But as I said, other than Ethan Hawke, that's like quite well known. Damien Bitch, is it? Or something? I don't know. Bicker. As I said, no clue who these guys are, just young and upcoming actors. As I said, apart from Ethan Hawke, who's been in loads of stuff. Yeah, quite a weak cast, I'd say. Other than Ethan Hawke, if it's under, maybe they should maybe have had a few other actors in there to give it a bit more strength. Because with a weak cast, yeah, it doesn't really help matters. But yeah, there's all the info on there. The cover, the DVD is pretty much the cover on there. The artwork is pretty much the same as the front. Yeah, so I think let's just go straight onto the movie. Now, if I'm being honest, it's not really my type of film where I suppose I like more slashers where just it's someone in it. I know this is someone in a mask, but yeah, I prefer someone who's going around in a mask, stalking people that are in a remote place, somewhere in a forest, where it's just someone going around killing all the victims, one by one, like if it's 6 or 7 victims or whatever, and just like, yeah, in a forest kind of setting, or even if it's like in the city, just killer going around killing people. Yeah, this isn't really, as I said, my type of style of horror that I really like. I mean, it is different, and it is a different idea. And I appreciate a lot of the ideas that a lot of these horror films are coming out with now. They're trying to do a different approach to it, which is fair enough. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I think it's just some of these just ideas, because I watched another horror film that's don't ask me the name of it, I can't remember. Especially with my bad memory. Yeah, I watched it on Sky Glass, and yeah, the idea was quite new, because when I started watching it, it was sort of it started out alright, and then it was sort of like it was really weird. The idea that I had, I could see what they were trying to do, because I said come out with a new idea, but it just was, yeah, it started off all right, and then all of a sudden it just went, and I was like, it was just all over the place, and it was just yeah, and I just didn't really like it after that. But yeah, as I said, a lot of these films are doing nowadays, and gonna appreciate it. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I suppose some people just like me, like the older stuff where it's just a killer going around, in a forest setting, or in the middle of nowhere going around killing people. Just that old feel kind of horror stuff, rather than these newer kind of stuff. But as I said, I think it's been quite popular, but it's just not my. I just I just didn't really like the setting and that and stuff. And it goes back to, like, I don't know. It starts off like, I think it goes back to, like, I don't know, what is it, 70s or 80s or something. It goes back, which I don't really like. I just like, the modern set now, or not that long ago. Or if it's old horror films, or watching like set in the 80s or 90s. But this just goes back to years and years ago, and then it sort of, I think it goes back and then goes forward, and it's yeah. Just didn't really like the setting of it and stuff, and just not the. I just didn't favour the idea, to be honest. It's just my opinion. But no, as I said, I know a lot of people will like it, and like the idea of it. It just wasn't really my normal sort of thing. Um, I mean, in terms of the film, some of the killings and stuff was all right, and I could see what the idea was with this. But yeah, just didn't really like the idea of how it was done, and the settings and stuff. And I really didn't like the way when it just went back to like 20 years ago or whatever. And some other things I didn't really like. But as I said, it's just my opinion, and I know it's popular with a lot of people. And that's not to say that you won't like it if you haven't seen it. You might enjoy it and really like it. But yeah, it's just not really. Um, I mean, in general, as I said, the film was all right. As I said, it has its moments where it's quite good with the kills and stuff, and sort of like once you get into the story, it's all right. But yeah, as I said, I just don't like it when it goes back to years and years and years ago, and then it goes forward, and then it's sort of just some of the settings and stuff I didn't really like. Uh, but yeah, it's all right here and there. I definitely will take another look at it. Maybe I'll enjoy it second time round, maybe. But yeah, I think actually the first one is better. Probably like the first one better, to be honest. So I said I watched this second one first, and then I actually got around to watching the first one because I was sort of catching up. And I thought actually the first one was better actually. And there's been a few films where I thought the first one was better in a few of them. Funnily enough, Dune, a film called Dune. I did the review of the second one a while ago. Actually, I thought the first Dune was better than the second. I thought the second one was really quite boring. There was a lot of times where there wasn't really much going on, it was just talking, and then the ending wasn't very good. And for something that's sort of like supposed to be, I think it's like 2024 or something when it came out, and it seemed like it could be a film that was out 20 years ago. It just seemed like, it wasn't very. When you get these films that are quite futuristic and the special effects are like, really, really good now, it just seemed like, yeah. But Dune part, the first one, I thought was way better. And I think in this case, yeah, maybe it's just my opinion, I just prefer the first one to this. But, it's all right here and there. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this review. I want to keep these reviews quite short when it comes to DVDs because I know some of them have been way, way over too long. But as I said, yeah, it's not really my thing. Yeah, for me to enjoy, to really like a horror film, it's got to be the right setting, good cast, and yeah, I just think it's all right here and there, but yeah, just not. I just don't favour it really. And I'm someone that just has my own opinion. I don't just agree. With there's some people that just agree with everything and say this is good and that's good. I don't. I'd say what is good and what I don't favour, and it's just my opinion. I'm not going to say that this is something that other people won't enjoy because I'm not someone who does that. It's just something that I think it's just all right. I would watch it again, but just don't favour it that much. But as I said, it's just my opinion, and as I said, there's people that do like this, and you might as well if you haven't seen it. But yeah, as again, it's something new to the collection to keep it always fresh. and add new stuff, not just the same old stuff every time. And yeah, I'm always adding new franchises to the collection and stuff. So this is one of the new things going. So yeah, that's going to be it for this, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more vids, and I'll see you guys next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now. See you soon.